Hey guys, and welcome back to Mischief Maker TV. Now today we are getting prepared and ready to do something pretty radical tomorrow. Been given a huge opportunity by the guys at Trail Hero to do the driver's seat, and I'm gonna be the first woman on it. So what is the driver's seat? Here we go.
Good morning, and is it ever? It's just beautiful out here on the trail, and by the way, I'm host Rich Klein, and I'm here with our special guest Tony Pellegrino from GenRight, and you're watching The Driver's Seat, the show that takes you, the viewer, along for the ride with some of the biggest names in the sport, and today, we're on Double Sammy at Sand Hollow in Hurricane, Utah.
As you guys just saw, Tony Pellegrino from GenRight Off-Road has been a part of the driver's seat. Now, the driver's seat started about a year ago, and there have only been 3 episodes. There has been Tony Pellegrino, as I just said. There has been Steve Vance from Sand Hollow Off-Road. And the most recent one, I actually stood in and helped film the Bronco from Bailey Built, which was super fun. We did joint effort on there. So the driver's seat was started about a year ago, and the people who started it were Rich Klein, Valerie Douglas, and Mike Johansson. They're all part of Trail Hero, which is out here in Hurricane, Utah. And Trail Hero actually runs every October, and it's a pretty cool event. I actually went for the first time last year, and what it is they run trails for Jeeps, and they have a lot of buggies out here, and then they have the competition out here also. Pretty rad event, so definitely go check that out. And if you can make it out here to Hurricane, Utah, to Sand Hollow for that event, you absolutely should have that on your calendar. I know a lot of events have been cancelled this year, but that one is still running 2020, so definitely go check that out. So how have I prepped for the driver's seat, and what trail will I be doing? Well, after much discussion, we've decided that 777 would be the best option for me. And actually, what we've been doing over the past couple of days, we being Val and I don't know why I did that because she's not here, but she's being sat here. Val and I have been on Sand Mountain running that trail over and over and over and over and over again. Have some pretty interesting obstacles where if you don't have that exact right line, you are not getting it. Not only do you have to run a trail, you also are being interviewed at the same time. Now, I thought this was going to be pretty simple. No, not at all. So we actually ran the trail Monday over and over and over again. The first and second time I was a little nervous, and I'll tell you why. So I actually didn't realize that this was the trail with the one obstacle that I absolutely do not like whatsoever. So not only did I have to get over that on Monday, we then started doing run-throughs of interviews, and once I had to start talking and answering questions, I was off my game. So I was meant to do this driver's seat on Tuesday, but instead now doing it Thursday. So, which is tomorrow. Now, I'm very, very excited about it. We've been out this afternoon. We have run the trail over and over again. I think we ran it about 4 times today. As if running a trail, being interviewed at the same time is not enough stress, I can't go blazing through this trail. The reason being, I'm going to be having Val in front of me videoing the entire time, and I'm going to have Mike behind the vehicle following me up all the obstacles. Now, the reason why they do this is because Rich will actually be sat in here with me. They're going to come here later on and wire all the Jeep up. So there's going to be cameras inside. There's going to be an intercom inside. We're going to be wearing headphones. And this whole thing is done live. So when we're on the trail, I have to crawl at a nice pace so that these guys at the front and the back don't like kill themselves on the trails. Also, as you can probably tell, it's really sunny, it's very hot, so we're going to be going out first thing in the morning, but it's still warm. So we got to keep that pace nice and easy so that these guys can do their job to the best of their ability. When they are filming from front and behind and inside the vehicle, it's actually all done live in real time, and then there is no editing. So there will be a screen inside the Jeep, and Rich is going to be going back and forth in between the cameras in the vehicle and the front and rear camera that Val and Mike are going to be in charge of. So there's a lot of components in this. And as some of you guys know, I used to be an opera singer. So I come from kind of the entertainment world where you practice and practice and practice till it's perfect and then you put on a performance. I'm kind of treating it a little bit like that, because then I know I will be okay tomorrow. So we have been practicing over and over for 2 days, and actually on Monday I had a nice little break-ish when I actually came off the trails. So we had been on the trail all day, we came off, and just before we got back to the cherry orchard, my steering went a little ski whiff, and this is why. Oh, we're in! That bolt that holds the PSC to the clamp had managed to wriggle itself out and completely lost the bolt, which honestly is so much better than shearing it off. I have sheared it off before where the bolt is still in there and I've just taken the head off. That was an absolute nightmare. Not only did that happen, but when we were on the trail, the compressor kept making this noise, burp, burp, burp. And I have heard that once before where I've had a leak in one of the lines, and that's exactly again what has happened. So instead of actually using the compressor tomorrow, I'm gonna be using my power tank. Disclaimer, if you're going to even think about doing that with a power tank, make sure you have a power tank with a snorkel so that when it is, or if you have it laid horizontally, it doesn't break. But a lot of people do have it up vertically, so you probably might not even have to do that. Now, where is the driver's seat? Where can you see it? Two places. You can either go check it out on YouTube or you can check it out on Amazon Prime. Really, really, really freaking awesome. So definitely go check it out. I believe this one is going to be going up in about a week and a half to 2 weeks, but of course I will let you guys know. All right guys, that's a wrap for today. Now if you guys are still enjoying the channel, which I hope you guys are because I love making the content for this channel, then please remember to subscribe, like, leave me a comment. I always like to know what you guys are thinking about each episode, and don't forget the notification bell. All right guys, I gotta go check a couple of things out in here, make sure that everything that I can do is done for tomorrow, and I will see you guys tomorrow.